Welcome to Johnny-Vi show. Omid Singh, the comedian. Welcome to Bergen, Norway. Have you gotten any pussy yet? I mean, have you gotten any pussy wet? I bet. Now over to you, the host with the most. The digital monster cock supplier. Johnny-Vi.
Yay! What do you think about that intro?
Oh yeah, I feel really nice. I feel like a rapper after that.
How long did it take?
How long it took?
Yeah.
That feels
14 seconds?
Yeah, that felt like really quick. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I felt it was genius.
Yeah.
So it should have been like 2 hours of work.
I read it on the
Yeah.
Google Doc on my way here.
That's good to have that in a Google Doc. That's impressive.
Yeah. But
Gotta
welcome,
save
Omid Singh. Omid Singh?
Yeah,
Singh?
yeah.
Yeah. It's just, it got an H at the end.
It's got an H at the end.
But it's a silent one, right?
Silent one. Yeah.
This is the first, and welcome to the listeners to the Johnny Bayer show.
This is the first episode in English.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's the first, so I'm nervous
Why are you nervous?
because this is a unspoken language for me.
Uh-huh. You don't speak English?
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah,
not on a regular.
Well, if we want to switch to Norwegian halfway through, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Nice.
That's nice. And I just have to say, I come directly from work. I'm a night watch. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, you look like a night watch.
Like what was the word? Nightman watch.
Night watchman.
Yeah.
Night watchman.
You like watch over like a parking lot, make sure nobody goes in. Stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So I've actually been awake for 27 hours now.
Holy cow.
It was just 23. But no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, but we did the math.
Yeah.
And it was...
It checks out.
Yeah, it was much worse. But anyways, super cool to see you again.
You too.
You were in Bergen...
In April.
April.
Yeah, 420.
Yeah, 420.
On the dot.
You were doing comedy at Rick's.
Yes.
And you did it yesterday.
Yes.
How was it?
It was okay. I liked the last time a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight should be fun because I'm hosting the show.
Okay, nice.
So I'll be there the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the MC?
MC.
The microphone controller?
Yeah.
No.
The-
Master of ceremony.
Master of ceremony.
Yeah. I like microphone controller though. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well, how was it yesterday? Was it a lot of people? Or?
Yeah, it was packed out.
Okay, nice.
Really nice. Full room. And I don't know. The vibe was just a little bit off. You know, I do a lot of crowd work. And I think I picked on a guy who, like you, doesn't speak English. Just
Mhm.
kidding. He just wasn't very down to talk.
Yeah.
So every time I asked him a question, it took him, you know, a little too long for the crowd to get involved.
Yeah.
So every time I was like, hey, so what do you do? He was like, and then he said fish innovation. And that was really funny. And then we talked about fish innovation for a long time.
Yeah.
And it was good. The crowd also just didn't know when to applaud. It felt like they hadn't been to a comedy show before. So they were like clapping at setups. And then they were clapping at the end of jokes. But the clap at the end of the joke wasn't as strong as the clap at the beginning of the setup.
Oh, my God.
So it was like, I shouldn't have even done the punchline. I should have just left it at the setup, and you
Yeah.
guys would have enjoyed it more.
Well, how is it to travel around doing comedy in...
Awful. It's just the worst.
Are you on tour now?
I'm kidding. No, I just book
Just
dates
spot
randomly.
dates.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
random spot.
So what other
spots.
days than other places than
This
Bergen?
is it. Tonight's the last night, actually, and then I go
Going
home.
back to US?
Yeah, I go back to the U.S., and then I'll be in Las Vegas from
Las
the 22nd to the
Vegas.
28th.
Are your
Yeah.
residency there?
Yes.
Nice.
My residency at the Brad Garrett Comedy Club at the MGM Grand.
Can I
where
ask,
host.
what's a residency? What residency?
Like longer than 2 nights. Residency is like when you're going to
Residency.
be there for a while, or
Okay.
you
You
go there
go back,
Often.
right?
and you go
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kygo has a residency in Las Vegas.
And the
Thomas.
Titanic woman. What's her
Celine
name?
Dion.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Titanic woman.
That's
like
what
a
I call her.
Sounds like a wrestler. Please welcome the Titanic woman.
It's going down,
Boom,
down,
boom,
down.
boom, boom, boom.
No, but in Vegas...
She never lets go, right?
Most of the Norwegian people will probably recognize the... you know, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Of course.
The brother.
Brad Garrett,
Yeah.
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 The tall guy.
But the
The tall
Norwegian...
guy, the cop.
the Norwegian people doesn't know the
He
name.
looks very
they
depressed.
they just know it's
yeah,
the
he
brother.
looks very depressed.
But-
it's his
Yeah.
comedy club, yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
He has a comedy club in Las Vegas.
He has a comedy club in Las Vegas. I met him back in 2014.
Yeah.
Completely randomly. I went to a comedy club in Burbank, California called Flappers.
Oh.
And he was just like pacing back and forth in the middle of his show. And when his show is different because he's a headliner, but he likes hosting. So he'll open a show, he'll do 40 minutes up top, and then he'll bring people on to do 10-minute sets. And so he was just pacing back and forth, and he, I guess, noticed that there was like a bunch of comics just hanging around. And then he just loudly in front of us said, "I need someone to do 6 minutes," which I've never heard anybody in comedy ever say that. So, so I was like, "I can do 6 minutes," and he's like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Omid Singh," and he's like, "You're really gonna go with that?" I was like, "That's my name." Then he put me up, and we became friends. We found out we have the same birthday.
When is the birthday?
April 14th.
Oh,
Yeah.
A week before 420.
A week before 420. Yeah.
that's good math. Quick math.
Quick man.
Quick maths.
Oh, but that's cool.
Yeah.
And you obviously knew about him.
Sure,
before,
yeah.
yeah.
Knew about him, I didn't know what his style of stand-up was. I mean, he's just...
What's his style of comedy?
Well, he's been doing comedy for 30 years. He was Frank
Is he like
Sinatra's
Ray
opener.
Romano's friend? Or like,
Yeah, they're totally friends, but they're not like travel buddies for shows. Ray Romano does huge
Madison Square Garden.
stadium, Madison Square Garden, and the huge theaters in Las Vegas.
He does like the Staples Center and stuff like that.
But not like this. I mean, he does like the small room at the Staples Center. I don't think he would do like this. He's not like Kevin Hart or something like that.
Okay.
But he's still a huge comedian.
Yeah.
Brad Garrett is more of like a household name type of guy. And like back in the 70s, he was Frank Sinatra's opener. So that's how he got his start and stuff like that. He also played
Is he a mobster?
Frankenstein. Oh, probably.
He looks like one.
He's the coolest guy to walk around Las Vegas with because he's
He's
so
very
tall,
recognizable.
super recognizable, and he loves to play games. So like we'll just go around, play cards and stuff like that. And he's the best dude to hang around with.
And he's in the series I'm Dying Up Here
He is,
on
yeah.
HBO.
Haven't seen that.
It's good.
Cool.
I fell off, but it was good.
Yeah.
Until I fell off.
Yeah, he's in 3 TV shows every season for sure.
Yeah. But now you're in Bergen, and you've been there one time before, right?
Yes.
And what's the best thing about Bergen so far?
Oh, the people. You guys actually have really nice people.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
100%.
Thank you.
The people-
It's my people. I have to thank you.
It's really nice. I mean, the people are great.
Yeah.
They're so, one, beautiful. Everyone's really good looking. That's for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Both Aspens, really nice. Good job.
Am I the prettiest Aspen?
Compliments to your parents. I'm not going to say it right now. It's like picking my favorite Aspen. I can't do that. I mean, it's rude. And but yeah, don't worry. Don't tell me. The people are really great. Yeah.
Yeah. And would you consider moving to Bergen?
No.
No.
Probably not. Well, I mean,
see
why? It's too expensive for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in the oil like you guys are. Even though I look like I should be in the oil. You guys are the ones that like have that,
Look like you own a tank.
conglomerate.
You look like you
No
could
offense.
attack
I got
the
like a
oil.
barrel, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe if I take over the oil.
Yeah. No, we're
We're
not
gonna get a
in
bunch
the
of
oil.
hate messages like he can't take our oil.
And you're on Tinder, right?
No, not on Tinder anymore.
Whoa.
You know
what
why.
happened?
I met a girl.
Oh, you still with?
So what do you think I'm doing here?
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got a girlfriend in Bergen?
Got a girlfriend from Bergen. Yeah,
You
That's
met her-
cool. I
met
didn't
her in
know
April.
she became
met her
your
in April.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
Ah, who's that?
her name's Helen. Yeah.
When is the baby coming?
Oof.
The Tinder baby.
We don't know yet.
But you hooked up on Tinder last time.
Yeah. And then
And
we
he
kept
brought
in
her
touch.
backstage, and
Yeah.
it was fucking romantic, and I will never forget.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And she had great things to say about your podcast. She said that her uncle listens to your podcast, and he said it was a pretty good podcast.
Her uncle?
Yeah.
Shout out
Amazing.
to
Shout
her
out,
uncle.
uncle.
Yeah. Shout out to Helen's uncle.
Helen's uncle. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, okay. But that's big. But how is the long-term relationship?
It's
Going.
great. You know, if you really want to know, it's going great.
Yeah.
We
I really want to know.
yeah, we see each other every 2 months. She came to LA,
Oh,
stayed
nice.
for 2 weeks. We just went to London because we're both moving there.
Mm.
So she got a
Were you moving to London?
when?
Where?
We're moving to Islington probably.
Yeah.
As long as we get this apartment, that's probably where we're going
Mm.
for 6 months, and then we'll figure out what we want to do after that.
Yeah.
You're going to do stand up there, right?
Going to do stand up there, write a show for the Fringe Festival,
Yeah.
and then
The 2019.
2019 Fringe Festival.
You doing it?
Yeah.
You did it now too, right?
I did it for like a week this year, but I didn't do like a one-man show. I
No.
just did regular sets, and I did roast battle.
Yeah.
So that's what I went there for. I
Was
didn't
it-
even think I was going to go. I thought I just happened to have a couple extra days in the schedule, so I just went over there.
Was it the original roast battle?
It was not the original roast battle. It was the UK roast battle, started by this guy named Callum Ross. Very funny. He
His
does a
name
great
is
job.
Callum Ross.
Callum
and
Ross
in
from
America, you
from
got
Island
Jeff
Records.
Ross.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then on the British TV
His
show...
name is Callum Ross.
Yeah. Do you know him?
No, but I know a Callum Ross that works for Island Records in London.
Oh. Is he a short comedian?
No, but he's short.
It could be him.
Maybe
Nah.
it's funny with the records.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, Callum Ross. And then on the TV show in UK, one of the judges' name is Jonathan Ross. So they're really keeping Ross
In the roast.
in the roast. Yeah,
That's
Just
crazy.
in some way, shape, or form, they're keeping Ross in the roast.
Does Jeff know about this?
Jeff does know about this.
Ah, good.
He's still an executive producer, I think. He should be.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's Jeff Ross presents Roast Battle. It's Jimmy
not this
Cook.
guy, right?
It's not that guy.
No.
Okay. No, but that's cool.
Yeah.
So 2019, it's a solo show.
2019 solo show, yeah.
What's the name of it?
Probably Hope Rare Lion.
And what's the Fringe Festival? Explain for the people.
Fringe Festival is a 30-day comedy, art, music, theater festival in Edinburgh, Scotland.
You were there.
Yeah.
A million
2016.
people live in the city, and a million people come to the city during that month, so
Yeah.
it literally doubles in size. Then there's shows 24 hours a day for people to watch.
Yeah.
It's some of the weirdest stuff. It's some of the best stuff. For a performer who's never gone, I went in 2015. I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. I thought, oh, it's just going to be, me doing a show.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's really a test of your character. It's a test of your endurance, because you're doing an hour every day for 4 weeks, 1 day off in the middle. And
It's just exhausting.
It's so exhausting. But by the end of it, you can't believe that you did it. And then you want to keep doing. It's like running a marathon, right? You never think you can actually do it.
That was my thought.
Exactly. And then you do it, and then you're like, oh, I can't wait to do the next one. The only difference is they don't give you a medal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an open mic there in 2016, and they were like, just
You and
come.
Paul Renaud.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
and Paul. Do you know Paul? Paul Renaud?
There's a
Yeah,
bigger
yeah,
bear
yeah.
than you.
Yeah.
I
And they
call
were
him
like,
pal.
Paul.
just come
Pow.
6 o'clock. And I'm like, perfect. But, and then I came 6 o'clock, and they were like, no, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, no, I'm
They're
definitely
serious.
sleeping. I can't be here
No.
then. I'm in
Yeah.
Wonderland.
6 o'clock in the morning is when people were going to bed. Like by the week 2, when I figured out, because I was so depressed the first week I was there, I was just like, oh, this isn't for me. How could I do this? Everybody's friends with each other, yada yada yada. And then I just figured out, oh, you have to stay at a bar. You have to sit at a bar after your show
Just talk.
and just talk to people.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it's
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning. Then it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Next thing you know, the sun's up and you've had 9 warm Peronis and you got to go home. It's the best. It's the best.
But let's take it back to LA.
Sure.
Or I can ask you, are you from LA or from...
I'm from Southern California. I was born in San Diego.
Okay.
Is that like the Bay Area?
No, that's the South.
That's the South.
Bay Area is up north, which would
Okay.
be like San Francisco,
Yeah.
Oakland, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm from the South of California. So yeah, San Diego is where I was born, but I never really lived there. And then we moved to Orange County for like middle school, high school, so like teenage years. And then I moved to New
The
York.
OC.
And then I came back and I lived in LA after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the San Diego, is that where La Jolla?
That's where the La Jolla Comedy Store is.
Yeah. I always say La Jolla because
Jolla.
I don't know how to say that. La Jolla.
La Jolla.
No, you got it. That's how you say it.
La Jolla.
La Jolla.
Which one is the best comedy store, La Jolla or the Hollywood?
Well, I'm partial to the Hollywood one, of course. I mean, it's a mecca of comedy, which I hate. I mean, I shouldn't call it the mecca, but
Yeah.
it's like it's so great.
Yeah.
It's a really fun spot. Even if they don't pass me as a regular, it's still a really fun place to be there and just hang out and get up and do shows and stuff like that.
Do you think you ever will be passed as a regular?
Maybe. I mean, the talent coordinator's seen me a bunch of times. I'd say either right before he leaves, he might pass me, or I'd have to wait until another talent coordinator comes in.
Yeah.
And with fresh
What does it
eyes
mean to
gets
be
see
passed
me.
as a...
To be passed means you're in the family. Like you get to go
There's
up.
a needle in your hand, blood.
Exactly, yeah.
And you get your name on the building.
You get your name on the building, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And you get to perform weekly. You get to perform as much as you want. Like, I get scraps as far as spots.
Yeah.
Like if it's
So
just
somebody
like,
comes in, they say, sorry, Omid.
No, not even like that. It's more like...
Dave Chappelle's doing it today.
I mean, that happens all the time, too. One time I got bumped by Chris Rock, which was crazy. I was supposed to go up next, and the host, my buddy Jade, she came up to me and she said, hey, Chris Rock just came in. I was like, haha, very funny. That's very funny. And then she goes up on stage. She's like, please welcome Chris Rock. I was like, fuck, no.
But you get to see Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah. That's the beautiful part. I mean, there's a bunch of comics that'll be really, jaded.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, man, I got bumped. It's like, yeah, but you got...
Fucking Chris Rock.
It's Chris Rock. Someday we hope to do that thing, you know? We
Yeah.
want to be that comic that comes in and does that. So watch, you know?
Yeah.
And Chris is really fun to watch, of course. I mean, that's a understatement of the century.
I
But
bet he's funnier to watch when he's training and just trying out stuff than
because
when he's doing a special.
He doesn't do it full energy like he does his specials. Like
Yeah.
his specials, he's running around, stuff like that. But when he's just practicing material, he'll sit on a stool like we are, and then he'll look down like at the ground, and he'll just tell all the jokes. And if the joke gets a reaction, then he says it's good material. But if it doesn't get a reaction, he just dumps it. So it's really fun to watch because he's really zoned into the words.
And one of
that's
the
really
best
exciting.
ever.
One of the best ever, for sure.
Have you ever met Mitzi Shore?
I never met Mitzi.
Did you see her?
Nope.
No.
Is that Paul's mother?
That's
Yeah.
Pauly Shore's mother, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
She
was-
ran the club, right?
Rest in peace, yeah. She died.
She was a talent coordinator for the 80s, the 90s, and she was in charge of passing people for a long time. And then this guy came in named Tommy Morris.
Tommy Moron.
Yeah, Tommy Moron.
I'm dissing.
And then
I got it.
and then Adam Egget. Yeah.
Yeah. But when I was there in March 2018, this year,
Yeah.
she was alive.
You mean 2018, yeah.
Yeah, she was alive in the
Earlier
hospital.
this year.
Did we see each other in March or no?
No.
No. Well, we hadn't met yet.
No, I met you in Bergen.
Yeah, you met me in April, yeah.
And then I said I was the button guy
The
for
button guy.
Jeremiah. And then we became best
Yeah.
friends
And you
in
had
my
seen
head.
his buttons.
I had seen his buttons through Jeremiah's videos because I had seen Jeremiah's videos go, man, thank you to this guy in I don't think he used your name. He was like, or did he? Did he say Johnny?
Johnny Bayer.
Give it to Johnny Bayer in Norway, man. He sent me these buttons. I know this is a great Jeremiah Watkins impression, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
He's like, man, these buttons, man. Thank you so much. Johnny Bayer in Norway, man. Thank you. And then I came here, and then the first thing Johnny said to me was like, hey, do you know Jeremiah Watkins? I was like, yeah, I know Jeremiah Watkins. I made those buttons. And I was like, you're the
That was
button guy.
Yeah.
And then the world collapsed.
The world collapsed, yeah. Worlds collided, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know if my sticker still...
I don't think we should talk about that on the air.
Oh, Mitzi Shore can haunt me. No.
Yeah,
No, we take
Is it
off
illegal
here.
to hang up
Well,
stickers?
can you nick with your head if it's still there?
I will. I'll tell you if it's still there.
Okay.
Is it a fine waiting for Johnny when he coming next time?
Oh, yeah. There's like 6 guys probably there waiting
In
to beat his
customs.
ass. Yeah.
That's the sticker guy.
Yeah.
Take him out.
That's the button guy too. Let's
That's the
sting
button
him.
guy and the
Ding,
sticker
ding.
guy. You need a button that says I'm the button guy.
Yeah. Maybe
Good idea.
I can make that.
Yeah.
I actually have a button for you.
No.
Not for you.
Not of me. It's a button of you.
No, it's a Johnny Bayer.
It's a Johnny Bayer
button.
button.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. I thought you meant you had a button like an Omid Singh button.
You know what? I actually made a design, but I don't have a printer, and I was like, fuck it.
Okay.
Next time, because now you're engaged with Bergen.
Yeah, I know.
In a way.
I'll be here.
But you will get it. Aspen, can you take my bag? The weed bag that's not weed in it. Anyways, when was the last time you got starstruck?
Starstruck. Huh. I should know this answer. I feel like it just happened. Who did I just see? Starstruck. Oh, I should know this. I think. Starstruck. I mean, do you have the answer? Are you setting me up for something?
No, I'm
or-
not saying. I don't know.
No.
I'm just because when you're in LA, La La Land, you probably.
I mean, Paul McCartney was a crazy one.
Okay.
That was insane. Seeing he came to the Hollywood Improv one night, and I got to perform in front of him.
Oh, that's cool.
And then afterwards, me, Dane Cook, Owen Benjamin, and Avery Pearson, who's the pianist of the Improv, we followed Paul McCartney when he went into the bathroom. And then after he was done peeing, we're like, "Can we take some pictures with you?" So we're like, we're all.
That's very weird.
It was very weird, but like Dane Cook gave me his phone, and then I was just like, taking pictures and like did like
in the bathroom.
a photo shoot. I literally did a photo shoot for Paul McCartney Day and Coke.
While his piss was in the...
Well, his piss was like just going down the
Yeah.
toilet, yeah. But he was such a good sport about it. He was really fun. And then at the end, like, he had just seen me perform. And so I asked him for a picture, and he said, yeah, of course. And then, like, I gave him right next to him. And I thought we were just going to stand right next to each other, and he put his arm around me. And I was like, oh, my God, I got a Beatles arm around me right now. Like, so that was crazy. That was back in 2013.
But were you a big Beatles fan growing up?
Of course, yeah. I mean, first time I smoked weed, I actually jerked off to the Beatles Love album. That's what
No. Did you?
I can't say that? Can I say that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I read a GQ article about Paul McCartney like a few weeks ago, and they used to jerk off in like a circle,
Yeah,
the Beatles
something
when
like
they were
that,
kids.
Yeah. I've heard about that.
I just didn't know what to do. I was so high, and I was like, what am I going to do? So I went into my room. There was nobody there. I put on my big old headphones, put on the Love album, and just went to town. I was like...
Was it the weed or the Beatles?
It was the weed, for sure. But the Beatles really helped. It was just like... It was like that mixed Cirque du Soleil album, so it was like really trippy.
Yeah. Have you ever met Jim Carrey?
I haven't met Jim Carrey. I think I was in the same room as him once at a roast battle. He was a judge one time.
Nice.
And he seemed really nice.
Yeah.
You're still friends with Owen Benjamin?
No, actually not at all. I used to be not close friends with Owen Benjamin, but we used to know each other by first names when he was dating Christina Ricci like 10 years ago. And so literally 10 years ago when we were both in Orange County. And then
he's been on a ride.
I mean, he just really embraced right-wingism and bears or whatever he calls himself.
Who is this person that you?
It's a comedian. He's been on Joe Rogan a few times, and he just sort of had a...
What was his name?
Owen Benjamin.
Oh, Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, really tall. He plays the piano. He used to be
He's
super
on the
talented.
Breakfast Club too, I think.
Was he?
He's from New York, right?
He lives in New York now, but like upstate New York, like in a cabin with.
And he's like a semi-ginger.
I don't know if about
or blonde.
Ginger.
He's white.
He's white, yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
He does. I think he actually.
Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, I think he dressed up as 6ix9ine on the Breakfast Club.
That doesn't sound like him.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, 6ix9ine's the Asian rapper, right?
No, that's Rich Brian.
The Mexican Asian-looking rapper.
Oh, then
it's
I'm thinking
fucking Treyway. How do you write?
That's Owen Benjamin, yeah.
Oh, that's not him.
Yeah.
Wrong image in my head. Here's the button, and it's kan gåte på engelsk.
Riddle.
It's a riddle.
Okay. Is it a Norwegian riddle?
No, it's a universal.
Why is it a riddle, Johnny Bear?
Where is the logo from?
Where's the logo from?
The inspiration.
Trainspotting?
No.
It's black. It's orange.
Go back to the feeling you had when you listened to the Beatles smoking weed.
Okay. It's Abbey Road? I don't know. What else could this be? Sex Pistols?
You have to think dirtier.
Dirtier than Sex Pistols?
Yeah, much dirtier.
What's black and orange? Dirtier?
Let me know if you need help.
Of course I need help. I'm sinking over here. Pornhub. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a UJIS guy.
UJIS is good, but X-Hamster is the best.
Really?
Yeah. It's okay. It's not the best. It's like everything else.
Oops.
But yeah, bring it and you can give it to Helen's uncle.
I will. Like I got something for you, buddy.
Yeah. But let's talk roast battle.
Okay.
How did you get into that?
Do you know Jeff Ross?
I do know Jeff Ross. I know Jeff Ross very well. And how did I get into roast battle? I got into roast battle before Jeff Ross did, actually.
But he's the roast master.
He's the roast master.
Also, roast battle and Comedy Central roast.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Two different things merged together through Jeff Ross.
Okay.
So, like, when roast battle started, it was an open mic at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room 5 years ago. A book just came out by Julie Seabaugh called, I think it's called The Road to Roast Battle or The Roast Battle Chronicles. And it's the 5 years that has been the roast battle.
Yeah.
So what had happened was two comics were getting into a fight. Brian Moses, the current host creator, said, hey, instead of fighting each other, why don't you guys make fun of each other on stage? So then they took it upstairs. These two comics made fun of each other.
On the freestyle on the top of the dome?
I think they came up the next week. They
Okay.
like, take a week, come back. And it
Nice.
was dog shit, right? It wasn't very good, I'm sure. It was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to keep doing it. So there was this guy named Chuck Bronson who wanted to battle, but he didn't have somebody to go up against.
Mhm.
So Brian brought Chuck up on stage at the open mic. And then Brian said, who wants to battle Chuck next week? And the room was silent. And I literally had just walked into the room. And then I said, I'll do it. I'll battle Chuck. So we were the second battle, and we just got the ball rolling. He beat me, like it mattered. And we just like kept telling jokes. And then I, in one of my jokes, referenced another comedian, this guy named Robbie Slowick. And then Robbie was like, okay, I'll battle you now. So then Robbie and I battled. And then we just kept going. And then 5 years later, here we are.
Oh, that's nice. So you are mentioned in the book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mentioned in the book.
The main character.
No,
maybe.
I'm like
It's a
two
sidekick.
sentences. Yeah,
Oh.
one of my jokes is mentioned, which is really nice. I was happy about that.
Do you
so.
get publishing for that?
No.
No.
Can you reference to the I started this roasting shit and this the motherfucking thanks I get?
I could,
Yeah, I bet you
but I
could.
wouldn't.
But how long time do you have to prepare for the battle?
Usually a month.
1 month.
Yeah, you have a month in advance.
Yeah.
You figure out who you're going to battle, and then you start writing as much as you can. Usually you have like a sit down interview with your person, or you're on the phone. You talk to them, or you keep exchanging text messages, and you have to find out like what their parents do. Do they have any brothers or sisters?
So it's like a rap battle.
It's like a rap battle. Are they alive? Are they dead? You know, like what can I talk about? What can't I talk about?
Is there
Relationships.
anything that's off limits?
I mean, occasionally there are, but like not really.
No.
People make fun of dead dads and dead moms and stuff like that all the
Yeah.
time.
Mm.
And it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something on Instagram you were saying about one guy you roasted. He looked like some kind of character or something.
Yeah, from Halo.
Yeah, from Halo. And that one I didn't catch, because I don't know Halo. But when you put out the picture,
Yeah.
it was so damn good.
Yeah. But that's the joke that I lost on because it was like I was just in the order of my jokes, and that wasn't supposed to be a closer. It was just supposed to be like a joke.
Yeah.
And then he said last joke. I was like, fuck, this is the next one in the lineup.
Mm.
Should I go with it? And I went with it, and the crowd just looked at me stunned, like, huh?
Because they didn't know Halo.
Fuck. Yeah, they had no idea what
If
Halo
they
was.
knew, they would
If
go
they
crazy.
knew, if I had brought a picture of the thing,
Yeah.
then maybe. But like nobody knew what Halo was, and he just kept bombarding me with stupid terrorist jokes, and the crowd was like, "Oh, it's so funny! I've never heard these jokes before." It's like, man, I've heard these jokes a billion times.
You should do the
Billion
8
times.
Mile twist. Have you seen 8 Mile
Yeah.
with
I
Eminem?
know you're gonna say that I'm a
Yeah.
You should
motherfucking
just
terrorist.
you should
I
just
know
come
you-
like with a bomb and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
actually blow
Blow
up
up,
the whole
yeah.
whole comedy store.
yeah.
Just
Oh,
come
but-
with a lot of batteries.
But do you think
funny.
do you think like a roaster?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So,
I
so
like it.
you got ammo 24/7.
Not 24/7. I don't know if you're gonna make me roast you right now, but it's nice. It's fun.
That's written.
Roast Johnny. Yeah, he told me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you got something for
No,
me?
not really.
I look like a
7-Eleven employee.
You look like you've been awake for 28 hours.
You
Can
look
you
like
tell?
Yeah.
okay. I look like it just OD'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Look like you're on heroin.
You look like you should get longer sleeves to cover these tattoo sleeves.
boom. English isn't my first language, so I can't retaliate. Give me a month.
I just got a random text message in the middle of the night.
Like,
Fuck
okay,
you.
listen now.
Yeah. You're so brown. Okay.
The shrimp store called.
And we're friends on Facebook, and I saw you had this short movie on YouTube
Uh-huh.
about your father passing.
Yeah.
And then you took over his shop.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Well, yeah, my dad used to own a import-exporting clothing business in downtown LA, and it was like pretty much one storefront and then 3 warehouses just full of merchandise.
Oh.
And then he just randomly passed away in August of 2017. So somebody had to take over that responsibility, and it ended up being me. And so
You're the only son.
only son, yeah. Only son from this marriage. He has 2 sons from his first marriage, but
Okay.
that was long ago, and
Yeah.
I've never even met them, to be honest.
Oh.
And yeah, so I just went to work every day.
Did you know what to do?
Kinda. I mean,
Yeah.
I was a truck driver, so I knew how to like deliver boxes. I knew how to get boxes out of the building.
Yeah.
But as far as the day-to-day stuff and like actually knowing the accounting, no, none of it. I didn't know who owed us money. I didn't know who we owed money to. None of that stuff.
Yeah.
So the real inside of the business, I didn't know much about.
And
It was all in his head. He had everything up in his brain.
Yeah.
So then I just slowly figured it out, you know. I mean, it started in India, like, because I was at the Fringe Festival actually when he passed. So
Okay.
I flew from the Fringe Festival to India.
Was he based in India?
No, he was on vacation.
Okay. Oh, so it's really random.
It was really random. He just had a heart attack, and it was out of the blue completely. And so I went to India, and then right after we set up his body for cremation, you have to go home because it takes 24 hours. It's like an outdoor thing. So it's not like you just pop them in an oven and then 10 minutes later you get the ashes. Like you have to literally go home and then come back. So when we went home, this fucking guy shows up with a suitcase, and I'm just like sitting on my dad's bed. This guy comes in and goes, "My God, Omid, I'm so sorry. Listen, your dad was just about to make me his business partner. So what do you, now you're the man in charge." I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you, dude? I've seen you once. I've seen you once before. And I don't think my dad ever really liked you.
No.
And then he was like, now you have to make the big decisions. And then he opens this suitcase up and he pulls out these pajamas. And he's like, okay, do you want the pajamas to have a button or do you want them to have Velcro? I was like, what?
I can't make the decision.
I was like, no, neither. Like nothing right now.
Yeah,
I was like,
no pajamas.
You snaky fool. Like he literally was trying to get money out of me, like right there. Like
Jesus
make
Christ.
a decision
On your father's deathbed.
During the 24 hours.
literally
Yeah.
on my father's
Yeah.
death. I never thought about that. Literally
No.
on my father's
The
deathbed.
biggest disrespect.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
Like,
I mean,
no, I have
yeah.
the audacity. Like,
To show me
You
the
said-
pajama. To show me like this ugly striped pajama and be like, this is what he wanted to order. Like he was going to order, and he threw out like an astronomical number, like $90,000 worth of pajamas. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Please leave. Get out of here.
yeah, come on.
And then he followed me in LA for a little bit. But thankfully, like my dad had a really nice team of people working at the store. So we had a really good warehouse manager. We had a really good store manager. So together, the four of us and one employee, we were able to liquidate, get everything out, sell the business, and close the shop up pretty successfully.
And you made a movie during that period?
Yeah, because I was hosting an open mic at one point.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I have to keep doing stand-up. So I was hosting an open mic in the shop. And so I just thought about it. I was like, oh, this would be funny. Maybe we can film something. And then I talked to some friends, and then I wrote a script. It wasn't very good, to be honest. Not that it should have been, to be honest. Like, it was just something I wanted to see if I could make a film just like in a month. So did it. Really happy with it, how it came out.
Did you edit it yourself?
No, my buddy David did it. He's a genius editor because he just sits in front of a computer and then he knows how to do like 10 editing cuts, and what would take me, like what I would do in like one edit, he can do 10 things at once. So he's a monster at it. So he'll be the guy that I use for a long time as far as editing goes.
And where can people find it? What do they search for?
You can YouTube Omid Singh The Shop.
The Shop.
Yeah.
I really like that movie.
Thanks, man.
I'm
I
gonna look
appreciate
at
that.
it.
You can catch the feeling, the whole vibe.
Yeah, the vibe of the city. Yeah, I mean, the fashion district in itself is its own.
And you were actually
animal.
a pretty good actor.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, you were like this hopeless character.
Thanks.
Maybe
Life was probably hopeless at that
It
time.
was. It really was. I mean, if it wasn't for Mercedes, our store manager, she was really the one who kept me in line, and she like was very close to my dad. Like, we interview her in the movie, and I told her, like, I don't want to know what you're going to say. I just want you to be honest.
Yeah.
And when she started recording, she's like, yeah, I had a really tough time with Banca, my dad. She was like, he was really tough to work with at times. We butted heads a lot. I was like, oh shit, no, that's not what I want. Like, yeah, I mean, he was really hard. Yeah, I couldn't work with him a lot of the time. He was a really difficult person. I was like, oh my God.
Is that how you remember your father too?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He was a hard ass dude. Like, but everybody in that business is terrible, and I think he was the best of the terribles.
Yeah.
He was like at least the closest to being honest as he could be in that situation. And it was great.
How old was he?
62.
Very young.
Very young, yeah.
Yeah. It's like right before you should get
Retired.
You go and retire,
yeah.
Yeah.
In his line of work, he would probably
waste.
work till his 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was ready to retire too. We've been talking about switching companies. We've been talking about like, him moving to India and stuff like that. And it was just so out of nowhere.
You have a lot of family in India?
I do, but we're not close at all. Like they're like real shady. As far as like shady goes, these guys are shady.
Slum shady.
Slum shady, yeah.
Oh.
Not even slim shady, slum shady, yeah.
So I got that.
That's good. Who says you don't speak English?
Yeah. I just need warm up.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to move to LA.
Now we can start the episode.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, welcome to the episode.
I got an intro.
Oh, that's so good.
What kind of comics do you not like?
Oh, comics that reference Hitler.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
When a comic references Hitler, I just think it's not funny.
Yeah.
Anytime punchline ends up being Hitler, I'm like, come on.
That's
interesting.
Is that a regular joke?
Sure.
Many people.
Many people will reference Hitler.
In 2018?
Oh, yeah.
We actually spoke about this before the episode when I came in today. Yeah. A friend of mine had seen some Hitler documentaries, and I was like, you're the reason Hitler will never die.
Because for watching the documentary? Yeah,
because they always make documentary and
the
people
fucking
watch
World War
it.
II, I'm so sick of it.
He's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
He's still living.
It's to perpetuate, white supremacy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be
He's
alive.
out there and we can kick his ass afterwards. He's home.
Stomp him out.
Studying Hitler's move when he speech.
Yeah.
Thomas Anton.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh my God, we're just using names now?
Yeah. We're named
That was the guy that watched the movie.
We're just naming names?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, his name comes up a lot. Shout out to you, Thomas Anton, a.k.a. Hitler.
Watch some other movies.
Have you ever thought about quitting comedy?
Never.
Good.
No, never, ever.
You're not a quitter.
When did you start?
Started when I was 18.
Yeah.
We started doing stand-up when I was 18.
What brought you into it?
Well, I was an improviser. So when I was in high school, we did this thing called comedy sports, which was like, whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
But like you would go to another high school, and it would be your improv team versus their improv team.
Yeah, like a battle.
Yeah, like a battle. And then like...
so you've been battling your whole life. Like,
whole life.
You were prepared for this roast
Honestly,
things.
like roast battle, roast battle is nothing compared to comedy sports. Comedy sports really set me up for roast battle because at least roast battle is in neutral territory. It's at the belly room.
Yeah.
But like, we would go to opposite high schools where they fucking hated us.
So you could get beat up walking out.
You couldn't get beat up, but you could get like
shut up.
You could get yelled at like boo, boo like,
and that hurts.
And we would win. We would win at other schools, which was unheard of. Like that would never happen.
I always wanted to do that comedy sport.
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty good at it. Can I give you a demonstration for your eyes? The podcast listeners cannot see.
I can't wait to see this.
But look what I'm about to do.
Okay, let's see. He's pulling off his pants, and he's jerking off. Wow, he just shot a gun, everybody.
Yeah. With a silencer.
It was very impressive.
Very impressive.
I got the movements right, you know. So
pantomiming.
I'm ready. Yeah, phantom. Like.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but I want to try that. But
could you fry some eggs for me?
Of course I could.
Oh,
I flip them.
Very nice.
That's
good. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah.
But do you only do stand up now, or do you sometimes do the?
I only do stand up now. It's hard. It's hard to go back to improvising for me. It's just a different muscle completely. It's like running and weightlifting. You got to do like one or the other. If you get too strong weightlifting, you're not as going to be a good runner.
Of course.
You run
but do you miss it sometimes?
Oh yeah, miss the team aspect of it.
Yeah.
But it's also so difficult in LA to get 4 people on the same schedule.
Yeah, of course.
To get everybody to like, hey, let's meet up at 8 o'clock and practice, and then let's do a show at 10. Damn near impossible. Everybody's got their own little schedule and meetings and all that kind of stuff like that.
I can see that. Do you do any imitations?
Do I do any imitations? I do like an Italian guy.
Let me hear.
You got to set me up with like a conversation.
Okay.
So. You want pizza?
No.
Do I want a pizza? Of course I want a pizza right now. I'm so hungry. Every time I go outside, I think I want a pizza. You don't think of that every time you go outside?
New York style or Chicago style?
Oh, Chicago style is so beautiful. It has a nice layers. It comes upstairs with the cheese and the mushrooms and the bread and the crust is so nice.
It's very good. I can do that as well.
Felt
Listen,
like I was in Bologna right
listen now. Hey, Tony. That's me, man.
Wow. Very nice.
No, you know, I when I was in LA, I was at the Universal Studios, or how
Humble
you say
brag.
Yeah.
yeah. Sneak skit, humble bragging, that's right. And I was in Springfield, The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, after a couple of beers, I could do the Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
And I think I
You
still
thought
can.
you were Marge.
I will try now. Homie.
Hey, it's good.
Bart. That was bad. But the homie, right?
Yeah. I think I can do Kermit the Frog. Fuck. Hi, guys. I'm Kermit the Frog. No, I fucked it up.
I can do Helge Jordal.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
It's a legend from Norway.
Okay.
He got this voice. That was pretty fucked up. I fucked up too. I've been awake for 28 hours.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going higher and higher. I've been awake for 35 hours.
45 hours. Next time I see you, 2,000 hours, man. Where's Helen's uncle?
Insomnia, man. Deep.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's good. What do you think about the whole Kanye West, Donald Trump thing?
I don't know much about it, to be honest. I know that he's going to go to the White House.
He's been.
He's been.
He's been to the White
It
House
was
already?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday he went to the White House?
With the hat on.
With the hat on? I think it's
Shoot him.
interesting. Shoot who?
No,
Kanye?
no, shoot him.
No.
But, you know, shoot it.
Oh, shoot Trump? No, that'd be worse, too, because then you'd have Mike Pence as president.
You know, we have this guy who can predict the future in Norway. Old guy. He heals people, and he's very famous.
What did he say?
He said when Trump was elected, he said Trump is going to get shot and killed. And I'm still waiting.
I think if it does happen, it won't be real. Like, they'll fake his death.
Yeah, just so he can play
so
golf.
he can play golf, and he'll be in like some Aruba or something like that.
Yeah.
He's too rich to actually be killed in action, I'd say.
Maybe he will go to Jamaica with
Tupac, yeah.
Maybe.
Him and Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
with the hat.
With Steve Jobs or something like that.
Yeah, everybody. No, but it's interesting when a guy like that says something like that. You know,
It's quite sad.
Yeah, but I'm waiting. When is he gonna?
Oh, you waiting for Donald Trump to get shot?
Yeah, if he said
Yeah.
it,
It would be bad, though. It really would be bad.
would,
yeah.
Mike Pence is way worse. Oh, yeah.
does he got a nickname?
Pence?
Yeah.
No.
No, I thought someone in the Trump community, or how you say it, the Trump crew had like a Killer Mike or something.
Killer Mike. That's a good
Like-
That's
idea.
one of the jewels.
Colonel Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. He doesn't have a nickname. Then it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Mike
he's not
Pence.
that- I mean, he's just terrible, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know much about U.S. politics, but
It's a mess.
I like that Trump met Kim Jong-un.
You do?
Yeah, because it was a crazy setup, and
It
I was
was.
watching it live. Maybe some
It was
delay.
Dennis Rodman who facilitated it, right?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman is the manager of Kim Jong-un.
That's amazing.
Did you see it when they met?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
They walked in on the same. It was like
It's a movie.
maybe it was take 36
Yeah.
because you cannot be that synchronized on the first
Yeah.
go.
I mean, they're professionals, you know? They're professional bullshitters, so...
Yeah,
Maybe they
the
can do
North Korean is, but
Did you see the Vice documentary with Dennis Rodman and?
yeah,
No.
it's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. I mean, I like Dennis Rodman. Always have.
It's a very interesting documentary. It's
Yeah.
on YouTube, like 30 minutes.
And did you check out the UFC now? With,
Yeah, I saw what happened.
McGregor and
Yeah.
Habib.
And Habib, yeah. I mean, I liked
McGregor
Habib's-
got beat up, right?
I like Habib's response yesterday.
Yeah.
When he
Oh.
said he started
He's my
the fight.
brother.
Yeah. He said that McGregor started the fight by throwing the ladder or whatever
On the bus.
On the bus.
Yeah.
So then this is just retaliation.
He just finished it.
Yeah, if McGregor doesn't get fined and all that stuff
Yeah.
for that, how come we're getting fined for this?
Yeah.
And then he says you can keep my $2 million in Russia. It's all about brotherhood. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, you're
it's
terrifying.
too real. Yeah.
You're really scary.
It's too real. I actually saw that match because the time delay, you know?
Yeah.
So when the match is going on in Vegas, it's like
6 o'clock
6
here.
in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was on my night watch.
Yeah.
Because I'm a night man. And I was watching it. And yeah, he won. And I was so happy. I wanted to see McGregor go down.
Yeah.
He's so cocky and not in a good way. Yeah, he was a great entertainer. And I was just an asshole. But anyways. And then when he jumps the fence... And I couldn't believe my tired eyes. I'm like, am I dreaming now? Did I fall asleep? It was crazy.
Well, who did Khabib jump out to go hit? Just somebody else on McGregor's team?
Yeah,
that was
another
next?
asshole.
Oh, wow.
He was there. And then Khabib's brother jumped and hit McGregor in the back of the head.
Dumb.
Yeah, why?
So dumb. Don't do that.
McGregor is sitting on a bar stool.
Yeah.
And getting beat up in the head.
Don't do that. Yeah.
That was... But that was too crazy, too. That was... Then I... most definitely thought I was dreaming.
Yeah. Also, $2 million doesn't seem like a lot of money for that.
No.
I feel like you should get paid more than $2 million.
That's probably like maybe 50% of you got some up front. You got.
But didn't McGregor get 100 million?
Something crazy, I bet.
The Russian Khabib got 2 million.
Yeah, that's not
nothing.
Fair. That's not fair at all.
Fair. Keep it, because I don't want that.
I bet in sponsorship and mafia and all that stuff, you can make 10 million, easily. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I have some more things I want to talk to you about.
Hit me.
Gabby Lamb.
Gabby Lamb, your future wife.
Yay.
Gabby Lamb, shout out to Gabby.
Shout out Gabby. I know she's actually a listener on my show.
No, she's not.
She's not. This is the first episode in English. Maybe she can listen to this.
Maybe she can listen to this one. But you got to call this episode Gabby Lamb then.
Yeah, I will.
The Gabby Lamb episode.
Yeah.
Gabby Lamb. But
what do you like about Gabby Lamb? Have you
know what I like about her?
Her knuckle tattoos?
Those new ones.
Those new ones?
He knows.
Yeah, I know.
You follow her on Instagram.
She got one first and now she got like 3.
Did you meet her? Or have you
never met her.
Never met her.
But if I met her, I would...
Would you be starstruck?
No, I didn't know who she was. I just saw she was a lot on a Comedy Store and shit.
Yeah.
But if I met her, I would go home to her and play with her kittens.
You would. And that's not a euphemism. That's you literally want to go play with her kittens.
Take it how you want. It may be.
Yeah.
But and she seems a little crazy, you know?
She's the craziest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way?
Insane.
She
off the meds.
Not off the meds, but she's just like
free spirit
insane.
crazy.
Free spirit crazy. Like she's just.
And I never met her. This is just through Instagram, and I can feel the free spirit crazy
I can see
energy.
you guys doing photo shoots 24 hours a day. Just like setting up a phone on a timer, and you both just like standing
back to
in tracksuits, and you guys are just looking at each other.
I got the Russian tracksuits, 6 of them.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna get her.
But she's into Post Malone.
She really likes Post Malone.
And I'm Post Johnny Bayer.
You kind of look like Post Malone. I mean, you look like a cleaned up Post Malone. So
told you, I just need some face tats.
You just need some face tats.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna get them for you,
Gabby.
Gabby Lambie. No, but that's cool. Have you known her for a long time?
Yeah, I've known Gabby a long time. I don't even remember how we met. I don't remember how we met, but we just randomly met and became very close friends immediately. Like we just were. You know when you can just text somebody and say nothing? Like we were those people.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm make a public service announcement on Norwegian. Folkens, gå inn på Instagram, søk opp Gabby Lamb, eller MB, og så tagger du Johnny.Vi Show på alle bildene hennes. Takk. I'm back.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, that's easy one to get. Yeah.
No, but that's cool. I love following the LA people.
Yeah.
And you too when you're out. I miss LA.
It's a good city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but when I return and if you're in town, we have to hook up.
Sure.
And I hope you're as nice then as you are now.
Yeah, of course.
If not, I'm scared and taking the first flight home.
Isn't it crazy? Like you brought something up when it makes me think of this friend that I know will go unnamed, but like at home, super nice, super caring. And the minute you go outside into like society with them, they shut down on you and just hang around like other people. Like they'll act like they don't even know you.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, "But we were just talking really friendly and all that stuff at home." But then when they go out, it's like I don't know who you are. It's
and
like,
then you go back inside and it's like hi.
And then it's like what are you?
I know. I hate those kind of people.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's why I said it, because you never know how people are.
You never know. Yeah.
No, and if hey, Omid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not Omid. That's oh shit. That's a bad joke. Yeah. It wasn't even a joke. It was a bad saying. No, but how long?
But who acts like that?
Huh?
Who acts like that?
Different people.
Yeah, people do.
They're
it all the
out
time.
in the world. People are crazy. Like Gabby Lamb.
Like Gabby Lamb.
In a positive way. Shout out to you.
I can't wait to text her and tell her that we talked about her.
Tag her on Instagram. Johnny Byer Show.
Well, we're definitely gonna do a video.
50 minutes. You want to plug something before we end this perfect podcast?
Do I want to plug something? I mean, go to omidsing.com for tour dates if you're ever in, a city. I got stuff on there. Other than that, no.
And your Instagram?
Instagram, Omid Singh, OMIDSINGH. You want to do it in Norwegian? Just
OMIDSINGH.
Gehwa. I like Gehwa.
And do you want to take the outro on Norwegian?
Sure.
Then you can just say Folkens.
Folkens.
Takk for at du hørte på.
No.
Hørte på. Hørte på. Ditt forbanna rævhål.
Gavwa.
That's perfect.
No, was that good?
It was like, people, thanks for listening, you fucking asshole. I was good, but it was good seeing you.
Yeah, you too. Good to see you.
Pleasure meeting you, and good luck tonight.
And good luck with Helen and her uncle.
Thank you.
Okay. Folkens, takk for at dere hørte på.
Heltjohnny.com.
Peace.
Johnny.